Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Lopez and I'm going to explain my lesson plan on this final task course. Is related to social studies for first grade students. I planned it for 15 students at the age of 7 elementary English level. According to CLIL, it's very important to have the learning outcome clear so the students understand the importance of being a good leader and is aware of nature and the need of resources as well as taking care of them. Participates actively as a member of a community, showing respect and tolerance to others. Solve problems with democracy and comprehends the importance between space and human beings, so mutual interaction relating with different cultures and traditions. In social studies in first grade, it is very important to set the learning outcomes or the goals so the students know what we are expecting from them. Of course, there is a know-how of what we expect from them and know how to be. Okay, continuing with my lesson plan, the key elements of clear are very important, such as content, which is Afro-Colombianidad, communication, which is language of, language for, which is these are essential parts of CLIO. When we teach a language, we have to have these aspects in mind to teach the content, but as well the language. If you can see, there is also cognition. This cognition part is taken from the Bloom's taxonomy. And lots and hearts would tend to take the highest cognition of thinking competencies from this. Of course, culture is immense. For example, create new kind of environment with their classmates expressing love and tolerance. This is part of the culture we want. The warm-up of this activity. We welcome students in the class to transform their previous knowledge. The teacher will introduce the kids to the new topic, asking them what do they understand about Afro-Colombianidad. Based on these answers, the teacher will help them to discover the topic. The teacher tell the kids a story based on Afro-Colombians and Colombia's ancestors and explain how it was live for them long time ago, so people to understand the difference between past and now, and how they were not able to be free and they have to be slaves in the past. So this first content and context about Afro-Colombian people is very important so they can understand the part of respect, human rights, and these aspects that we should have in mind with the kids nowadays. To begin the activities, the teacher will explain a short part about Afro-Americans and how they lived in the past and how they live nowadays. It's very important to make this comparison between Colombia and USA. Then we review why it's important to be respected with others through Mr. Martin Luther King. We will explore some African rhythms, listening and moving, so the kids will be able to know the great things about African in our society, which is also is immersed now in our culture in Cali, especially, and they will recognize some of the aspects about the Pacific Ocean and how they can learn from the culture. I mentioned some multiple intelligences that we develop through these activities, which is the inter, language, of course, and there are things that we should have in mind when we teach some methodologies to apply with the kids in class. They will watch a video to learn about African's culture to identify how it's connected with our own continent. The video is Culture and the Diversity. They're also going to talk. We're going to keep continuing about Martin Luther King's a leader. We're going to talk about what was his dream. We're going to watch a video listening his dream and why he was protecting human rights and what was happening back then. The assignment for the kids to learn, they're going to learn their speech. We're going to give them a worksheet where they can color, of course, and they can learn the Martin Luther King speech. There's another activity, another assignment, which is I ask the kids to write their own dream. Yes, what is my dream? I have a dream. My dream is that one day, and so on. To close this activity, the teacher asks the students to watch a video where they will have a final oral reflection upon respecting diversity, difference, and Afro culture. This video's name is Same Difference, a children's book. Of course, there are some materials we need to develop these activities, which is a video game, speakers, and computer. And here are some references uh, taken for this. There is also a poem that we're going to learn with the kids, which is proper to develop for the Poetry Festival, which is Hey Black Child, a poem by O.P. 10, which I consider is very important for kids to learn in terms of language, but also in terms of the content what we're talking about. Thank you very much. Bye.